I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we are going to explore domain of a composition of functions. We are given that if f of x is equal to 1 over x and g of x is equal to x squared minus 9, find f of g of 3. That's the first part. And second is, what is the domain of f of g, right? So there are two parts to this question. First we have to find what is f of g of 3, and then we have to write what is domain of f of g. Okay, so let us find what f of g of 3 is. So let's say f of g of 3. Now to find that, first we have to evaluate what g of 3 is. Gx is given to us, so we can say g of 3 is equals to 3 squared minus 9, which is 9 minus 9 equals to 0. And therefore we can write f of g of 3 as f of 0. Now f of x is 1 over x, so f of 0 is going to be equal to 1 over 0, which is undefined. So f of g of 3 is undefined, correct? So that is our answer for this question. Now the second question is, so let me write down the answer here, is that f of g of 3 is undefined. Okay, so that is the answer, right? Now let's do part 2 of this question, which is what is the domain f of g, right? So f of g we can write like this, f of g of x, right? So that is what we are interested in. That means f of, now g is given to us as x squared minus 9. So f of g of x is x squared minus 9, correct? Now f of x is 1 over x, so we get this as 1 over x squared minus 9. Now clearly we can write this as x plus 3 times x minus 3, right? So that is f of g of x. Now from here we can say that the domain is x belongs to real numbers, so that x is not equal to plus minus 3. So these are the restrictions for the composite function, right? So it is important to note that composite functions can have very different restrictions than the original functions. I hope that helps. Thank you.